do this on all of these, and I initiate, and in Aikido you always say, he's the attacker, not me. And yet, if I initiate, it makes me the attacker. But I need to, an American teacher, Kayla Vader, who I was really impressed with, she used to say, she was a young girl when I met her, she used to say, Tony, shout into the valley and listen for the echo. And it was this what gave me the idea. If I do that and keep on here, the strongest person wins. It's called an atemi. If I do this, touch and then take off, his brain for a split second doesn't register that I'm attacking him. So it's an atemi, like a bluff, to make him go, what? And in that what moment, you take them down. Right? Without that, you're up against his strength, and you get about here, and then it starts getting difficult. Just to add that what I call splash, they go down. Now, this is the tricky bit. I step in. If I step in too far, you could grab that leg. So I have to step in here. Now, I've got to take this hand off. So it's a tricky moment. So what I do is I replace it with this one. I just go a little bit forward. I don't leave it there and just go like that, unless you can come up. So I replace it and I do a quarter step forward. That means he has to then get his balance while that gives me a moment to get his hand blade. I now follow the line up my gi as I stand up and I turn my torso towards him. That applies the technique. If I don't turn towards him, we stand up here and he's okay, he's going, you've not got me. So I turn my torso towards him like that. I pretend that this, but really this is doing nothing. It was that turning of the torso that done it. I now make a step, come out like this, bring him down, and I place this hand on the top part of my leg. I just press it here. Too much information, isn't it? But I love it because it is technical. So most people are in a hurry to do this and get this pain on. Most men will do that, so that's why people often pack up Aikido because they're going, I can't take that, too much bullying from me. Splash. Down. When you make the splash, this is going to be more advanced. When you make the splash, you've got to turn your hand like that. So you make the splash, you turn your hand like that, so it fits perfectly. It's perfectly there. Then you come down, step in, you lean a little forward, you get it there, it comes up, you start to turn from the hips. Most of you should know it, but you know, it's a little bit like going to not Chinese, it's a bit like going to America, and you just, all you want is a Caesar salad. Have a Caesar salad, please, when we used to go to California, and then the waitress would tell you the dressings, and it would go on and on and on, and in the end, everybody look at each other and say, don't you dare ask them to repeat it. Because, you know, I can't believe how many dressings they do over there. So it's a little bit like that, this technique, that's Aikido. It's got so many variations. And the better you get, the smoother it becomes. Okay, let's